show, Doggy Do's and Don'ts. I'm your host, Alexis. And here's our dog of the day, Zach. Today I will teach you the basics of training your dog. Okay, so reasons you need to train your dog. They can bark all the time and get on your nerves. Alright. They can chew up your couch. And they can pee all over your floor. And I don't think you want to step in that when you wake up in the morning. I don't know about you, but I don't like putting my foot in dog pee when I wake up. So this will keep your dog controlled, and it will make your life much easier. So now, before we begin, let me tell you what you need. You need a clicker. It is the exclamation point to your command. You will say a word, you will click, and you will give them a treat. Never, ever click unless you have a treat, because you get very, very mad. You don't want to do it. And on top of that, we need treats. Yes, they're Cheerios. Dogs love Cheerios. Absolutely love Cheerios. They also like cut up hot dogs. But I kind of ate the hot dogs last night, so we don't have one. So we have Cheerios. You also need a breathable shirt, comfortable pants, comfortable shoes, a belt because you're going to be bending down, and no one wants to see your man thumb. I'm just saying. You all know you're wearing your man thumb.
It's a banana hammock.
It works, but we don't want to see it, right? And you cannot wear jewelry on your wrist. Yes, a hair tie, no jewelry. The dog is going to chew on it, he's going to get it in his mouth, he's going to hold onto your wrist, and you'll never get it back. I'm just saying, you'll never get it back. Trust me. Okay. So the first thing we are going to do is off. Okay. This is when you don't want them on a counter, on a chair, on you, on one of your friends coming over. Okay. So let's say Zach is like jumping all over me and and everything else. You don't want that, right? No. Okay, so you're not going to push him because then he's just going to bite your hands. You don't want to put your hands ever in any dog's face. They're going to bite you. Okay. So the command is off. If he's on you, you say off, and then you turn your back. You want to turn your back way because you're ignoring them. They just want the attention, which is why they're all over you. So they're going to jump all over you. You're just going to say off, turn around. That's it. You don't need a clicker for it. Just turn around. When you walk in the door, they're going to be barking. If you're going crazy, you don't want it. So once you walk in, they're going to bark, they're going to jump, turn around. Ignore them. You don't want to give them your attention until your groceries are on the counter. Personally, that's what I do. So after that, you're going to teach them how to sit. Okay. So with sit, you're going to take a treat. Never click without a treat. Ever. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the treat. You're going to go in front of the dog's face. Then you're going to go over his head. And naturally, by going over his head, he's going to sit down. Because when you go over someone's head, their butt's going to go back because they want to see the treat. So you're going to say sit, click, and give him a treat.
Yeah, good. Good dog.
So he may or may not remember that. So let's see if he remembers sitting. Stand up. Come on. Up. Okay. This time I'm going to try without the clicker, but I'm still going to give him a treat. Okay. Sit. Yeah, no. Sit. Okay. Let's try this again. Sit. And treat. Okay.
Half off.
So when you're sitting down, that's the best point to get them to lay down. The reason for lay down is because they can't jump from lay down. You can't basically jump up and jump on people when you're sitting or laying down. It's really hard, it takes too much energy, the dog's too lazy. So, the way to get them to lay down, take your treats again, and you go in front of the dog's face, and you go between his legs. And you click, lay down, and tree. You go between their legs because it forces their head to look between their legs, which pushes their butt back, which lays them down on the ground. He can't jump from there. Jump. Try to jump. No? That's a good one. Okay. Keep it up. Okay, so let's try this again. Sit. Okay. Good job, stay. Don't move. Want to do it now. Down. And tree. Good job. You can do it. Okay. So now that they're down, you've learned sit, and you've learned down and off. Another thing you need is stay. You don't have to move at all. Get back here. I trained you better than that. Okay, so sit. Okay. Stay. Put your hand flat. If they move, your word is eh. You don't need to say stay again. Eh is basically like a dog's language. Okay. Stay. Eh. Stay. Okay. Good job. Okay, let's try it again. Stay. No. Eh. 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 No treat. That's what I thought. Good job. Now, you don't always have to give treats because you won't always have treats on you, so you just can give them reinforcement like, good job, Zach. You did very well. Okay. Another thing you need is a leave it. So this is when your dog is sleeping everywhere. You have to be very stern with this because dogs like to take everything. If you leave it out on the floor, it's your fault. It's not your dog's fault. He doesn't know. Leave it. Okay, when your dog has something you don't want, okay. You don't want your dog to have something. You put something in front of him. And he's obviously going to go for the treat. Leave it! Put your hand in front of their face. You want to push them away. You don't want them near. They're not going to listen the first time, but you have to tap their face. You have to move them out of the way, or else they're going to get it. If you drop your pills, you don't want them to eat it. If you drop your candy bar, you still don't want them to eat it, more than the pills. So you want to get that candy bar as far away from your mouth as much as possible. Leave it is basically danger. Don't go near it. Leave it alone. You can leave it for barking. You can leave it for jumping, going toward another dog, everything. Everything you possibly do. So let's try it again. Leave it. That's what I thought. Good job. Come here. Okay. So I need one person to come up here and show me what they learned. Anyone? Sure. Okay, and your name? Summer. It's nice to meet you. You have one tomorrow? I got it too. Okay, well, you learned to learn. So show me what you've learned. Zach, Summer, Zach. Here are your treats, and here's your clip. You just push down. Okay? So you use it. Yeah, go right ahead. In front of his face, over his head. Sit, click, sit, treat.
Yeah.
I'm going to teach you something else you can shake. So have his hand and shake it. Shake, shake. the basics of potty training. Your host Alexis, it was nice being involved.